We live in a world obsessed with secrets. We want the hidden hacks, the forbidden knowledge, the shortcuts to understanding the universe. But what if the things kept from us are kept away for our own protection? The great Sufi mystic Jalauddin Rumi told a story in his Masnavi about a man who thought he was ready for the secrets of the universe. He approached the Prophet Musa, Moses peace be upon him, with a strange request. "Teach me the language of animals." The man begged. "The speech of humans is driven by deceit and hidden motives, but in the voices of beasts, I will find the raw, unfiltered truth of nature." Prophet Musa, possessing divine wisdom, shook his head. "Desire something else," he warned. "This knowledge carries a weight your soul is not yet strong enough to bear. It is a trap." But the man wouldn't listen. He insisted, "If you won't teach me all of it, just teach me the language of the domestic animals, the ones in my yard, the dog and the rooster." Seeing his relentless stubbornness, and by divine permission, Musa touched the man's chest. "Go," Musa said softly. "The veil has been lifted, but remember, you asked for this." The next morning, the man rushed to his courtyard, eager to test his new, godlike power. He stood by the trough, waiting. A servant dropped a piece of hard, stale bread. Instantly, the rooster fluttered over and snatched it. The dog looked up, annoyed. "You unfair creature," the dog grumbled. "You can eat corn, wheat, and seeds. I can't eat grain. Why did you take the bread from me?" The man gasped. He could understand them perfectly. The rooster replied, "Don't worry, my friend. Tomorrow, the master's horse is going to die. When it does, there will be a massive feast of meat for you. Just wait until tomorrow." The man's heart raced. He thought, "Aha, my knowledge has saved me." Without wasting a second, he ran to the market and sold his horse at a high price, smiling at his own cleverness. He had cheated destiny. The next day, he went back to listen. The dog was angry. "You lied to me, rooster. The horse didn't die." The rooster shrugged. "The horse did die, but the master sold it to someone else. The loss fell on another poor soul. But listen, tomorrow, the master's donkey is going to die. You will definitely eat tomorrow." Hearing this, the man immediately took his donkey to the market and sold it too. He felt like a god. He was using the secrets of nature to insulate himself from suffering. On the third day, the man listened again. The dog was furious, baring his teeth. "You are a liar, rooster. I am starving, and the donkey is gone." "I am no liar," the rooster replied calmly. "The donkey died in the hands of its new owner. The master dodged financial ruin again. But I have heavy news today." The dog tilted his head. "What is it?" The rooster sighed. "Tomorrow, the master himself will die. His family will weep. They will sacrifice his cows, and they will throw out massive plates of food for the funeral. Tomorrow, dog, we will both eat well." The man's blood ran ice cold. He realized the terrifying truth. The deaths of the horse and the donkey were meant to be expiations, lesser losses meant to avert a greater tragedy, spiritual buffer zones. By using his secret knowledge to avoid financial loss, he had passed the tragedy down the line, ultimately bringing death directly to his own doorstep. He had no one to sell his own life to. The man ran to Musa, screaming, begging for a miracle to save his life. Musa looked at him with profound sorrow. "You spent all your energy trying to escape a financial loss, using a power you weren't mature enough to handle. Now, the arrow has left the bow and it cannot be recalled." Musa prayed for the man's soul, but his earthly life was over. Rumi didn't write this story to scare us. He wrote it to wake us up. In our modern lives, we constantly try to optimize every corner of our existence. We use data, algorithms, and foresight to completely eliminate discomfort, grief, and loss. We want to know the future so we can control it. But Rumi reminds us that there is a divine mercy hidden within our ignorance. Not knowing everything forces us to trust the process. It forces us to accept that temporary losses are sometimes the very things saving us from total ruin. When you fight too hard to escape the small struggles of life, you might just be running straight into the arms of a bigger disaster. Trust the veil. Some things are hidden for a reason.